Well, isn't that interesting? I just did a quick test with this motor. I should have done it on video. I shouldn't do any experiments without doing it on video. But I did it just a quick test, and I've done it on this 9-volt battery before. Or it might have been the Mitsubishi battery, but I'm pretty sure it was a Duracell battery. And I've built it up and ran it down, and built it up and ran it down, and I think this is the third chance to build it up again. There's the waveform, and it's just building back up charge. But interestingly, I couldn't get this battery to go, this motor to go off this battery, although it was showing, say, 18 volts, 17.5 volts or something. So I took it off the radiant charger and then tried it, and again I couldn't get the battery, the motor to turn. So what I did then is I put it on my tongue, and sure enough, that battery's got some pump in it. So what is going on there? Interesting, and this is why I love doing what I'm doing, because strange things are always happening that I don't understand and I want to understand. We're back up to 17.39, so just trying to draw some energy from this battery has allowed it to actually absorb more charge. Do you like that? Absorb. So it's easily lower resistance and going up in charge. So it seems to show a high voltage, yet has no current ability. So I'm going to take it off now. It's at 17.61, we'll all agree. That waveform's nice and high. It's showing about 6,000 Hertz. We'll take it off the radiant charger. I'll test it just with the meter probes, just for voltage, to see if it's dropping or if it's stable or even going up. It says 12.25, 23. It's going down slowly, probably back down to its resting state. But watch what happens. At first I connected it with the actual connection connected, and I thought, well, maybe it's just, because it's connected, it's getting some sort of AC signal or something, which I thought it was getting DC, but it's got no go in it. You can probably hear that. If I put that on my tongue, it feels a lot more powerful than a 9-volt battery. It feels like an 18-volt battery. So what we're going to do, and that might have some sort of reference to what happened with these batteries here. Initially they showed a superficial voltage, but they had no current. So what I do believe is good, I think it has worked with a few other batteries, is you get them charged with a radiant charger. It breaks down or changes the chemistry or something, and then give them a bit of a whack with some good old-fashioned direct current. So we're going to turn the meter down so it doesn't just trip the overload. I'm going to turn it down initially to around about 7 volts. That's probably a bit low, until I get a bit of movement on the amp gauge. Still no movement on the amp gauge. Still no movement. I think we're at about 11 volts now. No movement. That's really interesting. We're actually up at top voltage, which is 15 volts. And I'm pretty sure everything's connected. Power's on. So this battery has actually got more voltage in it than this 12 volt DC power supply, which is actually got, as you can see, they're showing over 15 volts. So, if someone can explain that to me, how it can have voltage in it. I'll just whack it on charger. It's oscillating on and off. The current draw is moving ever so slightly, if you can see that. Probably not. I can only just see it. So, that battery is either something we don't understand yet, or I have a lot to learn, one of the two, because that will not run a motor now, which it would before, after I charged it, but now I've charged it for 24 volts. The battery is actually quite warm, not hot, but certainly warm. I'll just check it with my digital thermostat. That's 35 degrees Celsius. So something that's not charged, 9-volt battery, is normally about 19.5. So it's got a bit of warmth to it, but I'm a bit surprised, unless this motor for some reason suddenly stuffed and I didn't know. I'll just check it. Oh no, she works. So that's oscillating on and off, which I don't actually know what that means. I know it's a smart charger and it does these things. It has 3 or 4 different phases of charging. It might be detecting the battery is in a particular state. Might just be giving it little smart chargers, little trickle chargers, trying to build it up slowly. Don't know. I'll just try and connect the motor to it again, a load to it again, and we'll see if it says hello to us. Okay, that's... yeah. It does when the charger's on, but when the charger oscillates off again, it's got no go. So, what I'm going to do with this battery, as it's no use to me like that at all, I'll just give it one more check to make sure. It's got no go. I give it a little bit of a power surge. I'm going to put it on this 48 volt supply and just give it a couple of taps on it. I'll be back on our next video for that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy these videos. Let's see if we can get some sort of use out of this 9-volt battery that's showing 12 volts but has no current in it. Bye guys.